As the majority of us are college students, caffeine is a big part of our everyday life. According to the United States National Library of Medicine, caffeine is consumed by around 92% of college students. This study was performed in 2018 and defines caffeine as coffee or energy drinks and is still a pretty relevant statistic in our world today. Caffeine is a naturally occurring substance found in leaves, seeds, or fruits of plants. Coffee and cocoa beans are used to make beverages such as coffee, tea, cola drinks, and chocolate. In fact, scientists believe that plants began producing caffeine as a defense mechanism, but humans ultimately transformed those natural sources into foods, beverages, and medications that give energy boost. The most common types of caffeine consumed in college students are coffee, tea, soft drinks, and energy drinks. The average cup of coffee has 95 milligrams of caffeine. A single espresso shot has around 60 milligrams of caffeine, which usually you see espresso shots in lattes or cappuccinos. These drinks simply have 2 to 4 shots of espresso and milk, which ends up being between 120 to 240 milligrams of caffeine. Tea, on the other hand, has way less caffeine with about an average of 30 milligrams per cup. According to the Mayo Clinic, a regular 21-ounce cup of Coke has 40 milligrams. And lastly, a Red Bull energy drink tends to have 110 milligrams. So if you want a high caffeinated drink, I would say go for more of a coffee, whereas tea is not as intense. College students' top choice of caffeine is coffee, with energy drinks as a close second. The average college student intakes 160 milligrams per day, which is significantly higher than the average adult or child that is not in college. They report that coffee is drank usually in the morning to start the day or to help them study throughout, whereas energy drinks are more drank with alcohol at the end of the day to stay awake. One study performed by Caroline Mahoney of Science Direct found that 79% of students drink caffeine to feel awake, 68% drink it to enjoy the taste, 39% drink it for social aspects, 31% drink it for concentration, 27% for physical energy, 18% to improve mood, and 9% to relieve stress. So as you could see, the majority of college students do just drink it to stay awake and feel more aware when they are studying. Students also rely on caffeine to keep them to go out throughout the day. Researchers at Johns Hopkins found that caffeine contains properties that enhance your memory, which is good for college students when they are studying for an exam and cramming last minute. Caffeine is the most widely drug known in the world, and like other drugs, caffeine has a profound effect on brain chemistry. This does make it effective and addictive, but it is not severe like other drugs. Studies have shown that individuals who drink 3 to 5 cups of coffee every day have a 15% chance of living longer than those who do not drink coffee. Also, coffee has been proven to decrease the risk of a stroke as well as type 2 diabetes. Coffee contains minerals and antioxidants that help prevent diabetes. Scientist Frank Hu is one of the authors of the Harvard study, says that it helps type 2 diabetes because caffeine stimulates muscles to burn fat and sugar more efficiently. It has also been seen that caffeine stimulates alertness and improves mental performances. There are a bunch of pros that I just listed of caffeine, but there also are a lot of negative effects like any other addictive drug. Several of them are health risks that are associated with excessive caffeine intake. While caffeine does temporarily boost your blood pressure, it could increase your risk of heart disease if you continually drink it. It keeps boosting it. Caffeine consumption in early morning affects the body until bedtime, making your stress levels raise throughout the day. Caffeine also increases stress hormones and alleviates one's perception of stress. So Decreasing coffee and caffeinated beverages will often decrease your stress. Regular consumption can raise the amount of acid in your stomach, which results in heartburn and an upset stomach. And then lastly, another main con of caffeine is that caffeine is a diuretic, so it causes you to be dehydrated and probably have an irritable bowel system. But overall, caffeine is definitely a prominent source of energy that college students engage in every day, and I sure definitely do drink a lot of caffeine. Thank you.